and I fuck with the fake, no. These niggas talk to the Jake Shaw. I be out tasting the cake, y'all. That bitch, she got what it takes, all. Man, I drink all of my lonely cuz. These niggas act like a homie, but my niggas never been phony, dog. So my family, it ain't only blood. That's real, that's real, that's real, that's real.
Okay. We back at it again on this YouTube shit. Today is going to get a little bit political. We talking about the LGBTQ moral compass and the fucking moral spectrum. What is and is not for kids when we talk about this fucking community. Let's get it.
Guys, it's your boy Bo.
This is a Flecca's Talks video. Is this LGBTQ? Whatever, you know the fucking acronym. I mean, I thought it was LGBTQ, but they put LGBTQ. Fuck it. You know what I'm trying to say. Pride event, is it good for kids? And before we watch the video and get other people's perspective, let me give you mine. No, it's not. These children should be children. And they don't start thinking about sex till they're about what? Like, I didn't start till I was like 13. I had my first girlfriend. But, so that's a teenager. So when they say kids, I don't think they mean teenagers. I think they mean under teenagers, like younger than a teenager, 12 and under. And I do not think these pride events, you should be taking your kids to them. Because first of all, there's alcohol around. There's a bunch of alternative lifestyle living people, and you never know how alternative their lifestyle is until they show you. And you don't want to be shown somebody who is a kid, fucking a child molester or a minor attracted person. Have you heard about these? The new term for pedophile is minor attracted person. I've never seen such complete disregard for a child's place. So yeah, long story short, no, absolutely not. Kids should not be involved in these LGBTQ pride events. It should just be for the adults that you've made your decision on what you want to be, how you want to be perceived, what you want to identify as. So go ahead and live that. That's your prerogative. But if someone's still living in like their parents' house and they not just living in their parents' house, but younger than 13. It's no reason for them to be thinking that they're gay or trans or like any, wanting to modify their body to reflect what they think about their sexuality and shit like that. Like, that's too deep for a kid, no matter how you look at it. But let's get into the video.
Diddle, and we're here in Louisville, Kentucky. Right here behind me is an event put on by Drag Queen Story Hour. We're gonna see what's going on at this event. Special.
Dude is wearing a Blacks for Trump shirt. I just realized that he's not black. He's wearing a Blacks for Trump shirt. This is white privilege at its best. Do whatever, say whatever.
Shout out to Flecca's.
I'm trying to be one of the people that flex privilege, period. American privilege. Do whatever, say whatever. Under law. First Amendment rights. Let's get it. Cracker.
Talks and Common Ground Studios for having me in on this video. If you want to watch more of my videos, you can find my channel tagged down in the description below. Let's get into it. We're doing a video on the LGBT. Would you be interested? Actually, I'd really like to get her. Would you be interested in doing an interview? We're talking about the LGBT. Sweet. First question is, do you think that Pride is a place for kids?
Yeah, it's not.
Look what she's wearing, and she's talking about, yeah, it's a place for kids. Look what she got her titties out. She's not showing the nipple, but her titties are out. That's not for kids, man. Do you want kids to start like jacking up to your photos or like to the memory of seeing you at this Pride event? Is that what you want? Why would you want kids there?
Apparently sexual people like to see it that way, but it's really like, it doesn't have to be something that, you're just, everybody's out here having sex and stuff. No, it's about accepting that like other people like other people, and that's fine.
Do you think that
other adults like other adults, not have everybody there, including kids?
Pride Festival is a place for children?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's a safe space.
Do you think that the Pride Festival is a good place to bring children?
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like it's the children's, obviously decision to make, but to let them be free and open.
It's the child's decision to make where he goes, whether or not he wants to go to a fucking gay pride event, LGBTQ pride event. These people are fucking, they've lost it. So it's a screw loose.
See everything, out in the open. I think it's a really good opportunity for them.
How about the way people are dressed? Do you think that that's okay for kids to see? So, for instance, I'm not trying to call you out, but you're dressed in basically nothing. You are not dressed in nothing on top. So, do you think that that's okay for a kid to see?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything like crazy. I'm not like going up to them and trying to touch them or anything. I'm just existing in what's comfortable for me.
You think it's okay for little boys and girls to see boobies?
I mean, they're gonna probably see them one day, so it really.
Do you think now's the time?
It is. It's not. I wouldn't know, but like, as long as you're not being weird about it and like shoving it in everybody's face that you're shirtless. If you're just walking around and you're shirtless, nobody really cares. Everybody's going to have their opinion about it, whether they're a kid or not. And kids are going to stare, so do adults, so it doesn't really matter.
I say this as respectfully as possible. I do think it's wrong the way you're dressed with kids around. I think that is insensitive. And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. I say that as respectful as possible. But I do think the way you're dressed is inappropriate for children to be looking at.
Me too. I think she would be disgusted if a kid was thinking about her and fucking beating off to it. Like, oh my God, I saw this person without a shirt on. I saw this girl where her fucking titties was out, and it's the first time I ever seen it. And it was at one of these gay pride events. Maybe I should go. I mean, I don't know if the kid is there because he's gay or not, but he might. If he's not and he see them titties, if he's not gay and he see them titties, he's going to think about them later. And I think she would be weirded out about that. But without that like situation in her face right now, she's just talking about, oh yeah, I don't care if kids see me. They're going to stare anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Fuck out of here.
I don't think so, because trying to demonize the naked body is really upsetting, because that makes kids feel very uncomfortable with being themselves when they're naked, or makes them feel that them being nude or in less clothing makes them feel like that they're objectively trying to get something like sex or something, when your naked body is your natural body, and that is how it is.
Say you had a child, I don't know if you do or not, so say you did, 10 years old, and he or she came to you and said, I want to have gender reassignment surgery. Would you be accepting to change your child's gender at 10?
It would be a hard decision. I would be accepting though. I mean, if that's what you want to do, if you're very confident in it, yeah.
And if your child came to you underage...
How confident can a 10-year-old be about gender reassignment surgery? They can't even tell you, like, I mean, how much have they read about it? Do they really understand that, okay, my balls are about to be cut off, or my fucking clitoris is about to be cut off, or some shit, something crazy is about to happen to my genitals? How aware of that fact can they be at 10 years old? They haven't even used it yet. Before you get it cut off, use it first and see if you like it. What kind of thing is that for a 10-year-old to talk about?
Let's say age 12, and said, I don't feel like this gender, I want to be another, would you be accepting of a gender reassignment surgery?
Absolutely. Yeah, I feel like everybody, I don't care how old you are.
Even though the brain's not fully developed, it's still okay?
I think at 12, 13 years old, you're right on that line of being able to make that decision for yourself, but I feel like if you've really thought about it and it's just something that you want to do, go for it.
Thank you for your time. Excuse me, guys. I'm doing a YouTube series talking about children in the LGBT. Would you be open to talking about it?
Not today.
Not today? All right. I figured.
I figured.
You can go. You're on private property.
This is private property. This is
private property.
McDonald's.
It's McDonald's and private property. You have permission from the ownership, so you can get off the property.
Will you? I will get off, but will you talk to me about like the children and what's going on here?
Nope.
You don't want to talk about it?
I won't have any discourse with someone like you. So.
Why? We're gonna get nowhere as a nation if you don't talk to me.
You can leave.
I know I can leave. I'm choosing not to.
You need to leave. You're being told to leave. I'm an organizer of this event. With the owner's permission that's here, you're not allowed to be on this premises, so you need to leave.
Okay. Excuse me? Would you be interested in taking an interview? I'm just talking to people about the LGBT.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
Yes, queen. Yeah, go off, man. Would you like to talk, sir?
No, actually, there's some LMPD right there waiting for you out there, okay?
Sweet.
So you stay here. You stay here.
Sweet.
Stay here.
Okay, I'm not going anywhere. It doesn't matter what my name is.
Okay, then great. Then you stay here.
Okay, I'm not going anywhere.
He's like these fucking crazy ass. I can't say what I. These crazy ass alternative lifestyle people talking about pushing it on their kids and fucking indoctrinating their kids and letting the kids choose to get gender reassignment surgery and shit like that. I can't believe it. That's what he's thinking. Better believe it, man, because they not playing. They serious about it, and they gonna march over it and shit like that.
How's it going, officer?
Hey, how's it going, bud?
I'm doing all right.
Okay. What kind of issues they got going on?
No, see, I just wanted to talk, and anyways, they wouldn't talk. They told me to leave, so anyways, I did leave. I don't know why you guys got called. I'm just trying to talk to people. I'm conducting interviews.
Manager, right? He's a manager.
It's all on footage, too. I mean, you can see it.
Are you the manager?
I'm the general manager of the store.
Okay. Okay, well, he has that right to say,
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm just conducting interviews. I do a YouTube channel. I talk to people. Nothing's going on. Nothing bad.
Yeah. That's fine. Just, just keep it peaceful. Okay?
Yeah, of course. Shiver me timbers, man. You really got me.
No, get on the side.
You really got me.
What are you doing?
You really got
What
me.
is your point here, brother?
No. Keep going. Excuse me, guys. Do you guys know where the child grooming section is? You're not sure? Okay.
It's everywhere.
So
Every
do you
fucking
think
tent
it's
they got
important to
set
bring
up
more,
is a child
more
grooming tent. Every fucking random person walking by is a child groomer. They're gonna introduce this stuff to their children at a young age and try to let them make a decision instead of telling them, okay, you were born with a dick. You were born with a vagina. You haven't even used it yet. So you can't really, you don't, maybe things on TV and on social media, maybe they look good or they look attractive to you, but you haven't even used what you already have yet. So don't think any way about it. Like, just wait until it happens. Fuck it. Fuck it, man. You people. These LGBTQ people. These alternative lifestyles, only thing I can hope for is if they tolerate this shit, if the white power structure tolerates this LGBTQ shit, maybe they'll start tolerating black people a bit more. They start letting their kids get gender reassignment surgery and shit like that. Maybe these young people getting the transitioning and shit like that, maybe they become politicians and maybe they start tolerating more people. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
Children into the community.
To let them be known that it's okay for let them know that there's a place they can be accepted, for sure, yeah.
Can I ask, are you can I ask what you identify as?
Yeah. I am a trans man.
Trans man?
Yeah.
So your pronouns are he, him?
Yeah, he, him, it, sir. Yeah.
And do you agree with the fact that sexually you are a woman?
Biologically, yes, but that doesn't really mean much to me because I still feel manly regardless of the body I was born in. I still feel more like I don't have to prove that I'm like this macho man by doing stereotypically masculine things. I still like dressing up like really femininely. I still like wearing heels. I still like wearing dresses, but that doesn't mean I'm not a man. I still enjoy doing the things that everybody else does. I just don't care what other people think.
Are you going to go through any
what the fuck are you talking about? So I'm I identify as a man, but I like to dress up. I was born a woman, but I identify as a man, but I don't dress like a man. I dress like a woman. So not only are people going to look at me and from one look think I'm a woman, which is going to fuck with my head because that's not what I identify as. It's like you're setting yourself up for failure. Why would... Fuck it.
Gender surgeries?
Yeah. Thank you. I do plan on getting top surgery or like, some kind of breast removal and getting on like hormones, yeah.
Well, thank you for your time.
No problem.
Oh, this is great.
Would you like a tote bag to help you carry things around? How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. One second. I'm trying to do an interview. Excuse me? Are you black? You look great. I identify as black. Would you like to be in an intervio? Doing a series on the LGBT?
I see what he's doing with the shirt. He says, I identify as black. He's transracial. I like this guy. Blacks for Trump. I identify as black head ass.
Sure. Okay, sweet. So, what's your thoughts on children in the LGBT?
I think children should be allowed to be in LGBT because where I used to live, I was the only gay kid in the neighborhood, and all my friends were able to accept themselves easier because I was out and very queer.
If you raise kids going to pride festivals, I think they're going to be more gay. Do you agree?
Well, I was raised in a church most of my life, and here I am. I'm not straight or a Christian even, and all my family is straight. I've had maybe one or two aunts that were part of the community, but everyone else still supported it but never talked about it until I was maybe 16, and I actually figured out that I liked girls and boys. So
your shirt says pansexual, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
You want to talk about that? What does pansexual mean to you?
It means liking anybody for just their personalities rather than who they are.
Does that include animals?
Not really.
Not really, but maybe a little bit, because you said really. Maybe a little?
I love animals, but I would not be sexually attracted to them at all, no.
Do you think it's okay, though, if someone is?
If that's what they like, you can argue with it, but at the end of the day, it's their choice.
It's like they're allergic to saying that something is wrong. What is so... I mean, how tolerant can you be? It's like they don't want... None of them want to say that anything is wrong. Any type of sexual preference is wrong. What are you talking about? How is it okay to be attracted to animals and to want to fuck animals? How is that a healthy mindset? Why would you let children around someone who has that mindset just because that's what they like, so you can't judge them for what they like? Yes, the fuck I can, and yes I do. Who am I to judge? I'm me, bitch. Fuck you.
Just let them be and just kind of ignore them.
If this doesn't make you lose faith in society, I don't know what will.
You asked if this would make kids gay. It's not. It's just educating them.
I'm asking if it's going to bring more people into the community and in turn make more children gay.
Oh, no, it does not.
You
don't think so?
Make more children more likely to come out if they are gay.
Yeah, it shows that our community is accepting of people, and then also not only that, it also shows, like, it's the same as taking a kid to a straight wedding.
Not really.
No,
that's the norm. That's the norm. So like in these shows, you have people in different dress. For example, you're a good example of what some people wear, and I just don't think that's necessarily appropriate for children to see, especially when they're a younger age.
Well, then what about all the TV shows that people leave on TV? What about all of the actors at award shows that wear even more revealing stuff?
Yeah, it's a problem in society. We're in a very degenerate society. We got to fix that. And I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Why are you so pressed about the gays and asking them homophobic questions on our own day? Like, why did you come to Pride?
This is a public event, so I can.
But also, you're also not making it very comfortable. This is my first Pride event.
That's cool. But you consented to the interview. You could leave at any point. I'm not holding you guys back. You guys are just making excuses.
We're not. We said everything. We answered every question.
Okay, but you're trying to make me feel like I did something wrong and I've done nothing wrong. You consented to the interview. Well, you could have left at any point, but you chose to continue to talk to me.
you're bigoted in a place of acceptance.
Okay, so right here it says free mom hugs. I'm gonna ask her if I can have a hug. Excuse me, ma'am, can I have a mom hug? Free mom hugs right there. Do you have anything to tell the YouTube channel?
Blacks for Trump.
Will you still hug me?
I did hug you.
But would you do it again?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Because you're human.
Thank you. Thank you. You have a good day. She was a nice gay woman.
She was nice.
What is this on?
My YouTube channel.
Because you're human.
Can I get your
Yeah, of course.
channel?
It's Bo, B-O, as in like body odor, but I actually don't have body odor. And then Diddle, D-I-T-T-L-E. So if your kid grew up and it was like, you know, I want to be heterosexual, would you be okay with that? Or are you kind of hoping for homosexuality?
Are you kind of hoping for homosexuality? That's a great question. Would you be okay if, as a gay person, would you be okay if your kid was not gay and they looked at you like, oh, I don't want to be that? Would you be okay with that? That's an excellent question. Or are you hoping for another fucking gay person? Because you're fucking grooming him or her or it, whatever you want to call it. You're grooming it to be like this thing that does not exist. This fucking jack of all trades, which humans cannot be. Fuck it. Like I said, who am I? I'm me, but I don't even have, I have 21 subscribers on YouTube. Like, nobody is seeing my point of view yet, just yet. So, anyway, you feel me? Speaking of which, subscribe, hit that subscribe button. We got this shit. We coming out with, I'm coming out with videos whenever they drop, reactions. I'm going to be playing MW2, Batman Arkham Knights, all the good shit. I didn't play Saints Row because I heard it was trash, and I looked at it and it was kind of trash. Like the story is just telling how the Saints became the Saints, and I'm over that. I thought it was going to be a continuation of. I didn't know it was going to be a reboot. But yeah, that's it for today. I will see y'all later.